Pass press gun, mate, please. Put it in my hand now. Idiot. You're really childish, mate.
Not stressing today, are we, Nick?
No stressing. Jimmy, 6'5", 6'9".
I'll be well.
That'll do, isn't that next now and then? I was going to have a look in there if you want now, Matt.
Yeah.
What a shock. So, I've just got one of these, back posture.
Morning, guys. Back down here today.
What are we doing today then, Matty lad?
Well, we've got to fit the expansions, diaphragms, perforated in it.
System's working, which is good.
Need to change that. Fit an air vent on here. Then we need to cut a filter in.
Is it bouncing up that?
No.
I'm going to cut, that's the bypass that I put, I'm going to cut a filter there. Literally, so we'll get that. After this, I'm going to time to go get my hair cut, my beard. Are you coming along for the journey or what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'll come with you, mate.
Sound. And we've got a couple of new tools and that today, so everybody's happy. But yeah, glad to be back to this one to finally get it bottomed up. Customers advised that the system is. So I'm just on with getting everything set up now. Cracking on. What are you doing, Matt?
I'm wearing a back posture thing.
What a shock. So I've just got one of these, back posture. So when Matt is not behaving, I can literally just whack him on now. No, basically that is because stand on a side profile. If you look at that, the back posture, so I've got these for work, when you're working, you're actually meant to stand like this, so health and safety.
You can't really move though. I mean,
Just try. But that's, you're meant to keep straight back, that's the whole point. So manual handling. So 20 minutes a day we're going to wear these for, I might take it in turns and get our back posture sorted. But the main thing is you're getting fueled up. So what have you got this morning for breakfast?
pretty sure I have it.
Yeah, it's got, when you're going to be fair?
Thursday.
So it's on a crash course now to lose a bit of weight because all the girls in the party. So luckily when I was here last time we put isolations in so we can literally just isolate this flow system. Let's get everything turned off now. And wow, was he as well, didn't we? Because we're not daft our Matt.
No.
Posh is looking good, mate. Posh is looking well.
I've been trying to make it off now.
To this. You'll end up with stiff back. When I was here last time, what I did, again, I put a new drain off head in. Couldn't take the old one out, it was knackered, so I should straight away get a full flow, do you reckon? Oh, straight away, look at that crack, done. And we are literally just draining, I'll wrap that up on as well. Because putting a full new expansion in, as well as the new Robo kit as well. We'll mostly use the same bracket because it's a good bracket. I quite like that bracket. I don't know how it's going to work though. How have they done that bracket on that? Because it's quite a smart bracket. Oh, there. Yeah, that looks a bit rusty, but we'll have a look. We'll drain that off now though, mate, and just above an hour here, just getting these bits sorted. Air vent can go on there, I can put my lever handle back on there. Good to go. And give the boiler general service over. I've just seen a cheeky little drip from there. That condensate plug will have to sort that out, won't we? I can't wait to get my hair cut, mate. Why stuff like that? I reckon that makes you, so you've got plus 10 hard cut, haircut. What do you reckon that gives you now?
Plus 15.
I have to prove with it. So, the expansion vessel won it, Matt. Wrong way around before, wasn't it? God, I look real old with these on. I look like a teacher. I'm your teacher. So, at this one, what we're looking at here then, Matt, we have to do is that bracket, that one, the dead one, the new one's a bit fat. I was hoping it was going to go in the same bracket, so what I'm going to do, keep the back, cut these out, and I'm going to stick it in there, put it the right way around this time. Reason being is obviously that's how expansion vessels need to be with a drain off. So what I'm going to do is grind these off. Way up there. What we'll do is we'll get you in on the action. Come on here, Matt. past that new expansion. Cheers, lad. And what I'll do now, right there, sit that the right way around, like that. I'll galv band it back to the wall, so it's in a bracket, galv back, which is secure. Then we'll get our unit, our blow off and stuff put away. So the expansion is the right way now, as it needs to be. We'll put the blow off on and then a drain off on that as well. Time's it now, Matt? Whoa. So now, I'm going to get this cheeky little bit of crumpet fitted that way. The Fairnox TF1, and the reason being I like to fit these is because this, we've had an adapter for this as well, so if it needs power flush your systems.
Oh, it's perfect, isn't it, really?
Crown one hand's a nightmare. This is all to do with the dual flow technology. So water goes in, does it? No. Water goes in there, gets forced out into the filter, then gets drawn back in there and goes up there. So if you look inside here, you can see there's like a hollow mesh. See up there straight through as well. I need to put that on as well, but if I pull the filter out, I don't think the magnet's submerging water, is it? No, it's got its own case so the magnet never gets dirty, but you can see what it does. Oh, you can see the full thing there, what it does, you see?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very impressed with that. So it's got like a cage that makes it go around and create a vortex. Like a deflector plate, Matty. I'm impressed with that, are you?
Yeah, it's just a draft diverter, isn't it?
Yeah, that draft diverter.
Flues.
Not like a draft diverter, but yeah. We're going to get that put on there and set our filter there. Now I know it's a little bit far forward and we've got the expansion on. We've had swap with it that way. Reason being is we're connecting back to the same PRV. And there, now I know this should be a recommendation that is to be the other way around, but it's a temporary fix because I don't think that old boy's got much life in it. The other one wasn't that good, so not going that way. I'm eating nuts. So, PPE, I'm getting my haircut soon, so I'll look better. Just stay at me. Nuts and mouth. Tell them what we're doing, man.
Well, to be honest, man, I don't know.
Which is sweating the joint off. Are you watching this or watching me?
Both, mate.
I've got to heat it up, get it to a good temperature now. So I should be able to pull it off like that. And what I like to do with that is when I've done that is my flux brush.
What are you pulling that pipe off for?
Because you'll see now, do you know you were flap about that earlier? I've got an idea. Clean it up with the flux.
What soldering tray is this now?
It's a Raco.
Do you like it?
I love it, mate. Absolute. Oh, I'm doing that for. What I'm going to do. You hear me?
Oh, building set next door.
I just want to build you up. So, I'm going to tweak that up, see, to get that back on because the solder's gone a little bit sketchy there. You can overheat as well, I think I've done that. Back of it, I think. Come on. So the reason why I'm going to do this, Matt, you'll see now, we can't get the press fit images we've got in there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we haven't done the full plant room refurb. We've got to get this filter in. That means, if you can see, it's an old system now, so if it did ever get renewed in the future, we will see what we do. But as for now, all we're going to do is power mount the safety of this system. Is it parallel? Tell you what about a video footage edit, are you, mate? That's right.
Oh, it's obvious, isn't it?
If it went for the coffee nugget, I think the fans want to see you, Matt. So what I've done, Matt, you'll see you was panicking. Bosh! And I should be able to get an M&F into there and just pull a little cane dingle straight into there.
What about? What else like that, will it?
Never fan, I think. Never fan. What else you want me to do? You was on about doing that,
no,
and that like that, and going in there and then back. I'm trying to keep it symmetrical with the full system like that. We can still access that. if we need to get near to wire it. So I think filter being there like that, personally, I'd be like, yeah, my system's protected by the Fairnox TF1, because what this does is it makes water work. Follow up, pass a minute, please. Put it in my hand now. Idiot. You're really childish, mate.
Not stressing today, are we, Nick?
No, no stressing. Jimmy, 69.
Have a good old pal.
Have a good old pal. I know what with the family around the pool and your kids are like, Daddy's on TV. Not in this video, mate. You can just press, and it's doing it itself, mate.
How come have you gone through a range of test fittings and soldered on this install on there if not just kept with one?
Well, I've had to do a lot there because that was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because it was too tight and I didn't want to be draining the full heating system down now, because obviously that system's all been flush, it's fine. So I've done it like purposely, just to make the system work for us, really. We want the system working for us, do you know what I mean? And that's how I thought anyway. What do you think about it?
Don't be a slave to the system, let the system work for you.
What we'll do now, we'll get isolated, shut all the drain off and stuff down, can't we? Where the bloody Apexes? Do you know what I've found mad? Like, I've had these for years, and like, they must have come to my grave with these, won't they? Right, so that's all in now. Expansion's in. I've just got to get the PRV, connect it back to there, so I'll put an M&F elbow on that one there. Sweep and bend. Filter's in good to go, so I can get a lamb with the best egg. But first bit, we're going to give a quick little inside POV of an air vent. So this is a bottle air vent, and I know you guys will want to know what's going on inside. So a couple of little tips and tricks here from...
All I want to know.
What have you?
I think I'm just real keen on.
So now it's free.
Lost it soon.
Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. So it's simple, Matt. Just works on a float system. You're going to hold that.
Wow.
So can you see?
That is interesting.
In it. So I'll hold it level so I can show the fans. So you see how it works. We've got a little float there. Spin it on so it's hold it like so it's like that. That's it. So it's got a little float there, and you can just see up there. All that happens is as it reaches, the little float just seals there, boom, and stops the air going through. But what you found with these is they scale up quite a lot, Matt, don't they?
Oh yeah, possibly.
Now the other thing with taking them bottle air vents out is I'll just quickly sit you there for a minute. So chemicals, you've got it piece, and I think you're all done. Good lad. When you do take these air vents out, good little tip and a trick. Bottle air vent.
Normal clip.
Yep. How clever is that, Matt? Brass funnel. What do you think to that? So in 75 bucks, you can't get it in them filters. Them Fairnox TF1s are good because they're solid brass fitting, but you just can't get them in. So if I always do that from my air vent like that.
First time you do that.
I always do it like that. And you can see there, simple bit of kit. I can drop that back in. And now, if Matt's done his job right, which them press fittings a bit dodgy, but
That's not me, that's impressive.
should be able to liven this. Oh god, I've got a leak. It's well plumbing, don't worry guys, we've got this in the bag. You're busy today, aren't you?
Friday, innit? Well, wind off for me already.
Where's that leaking from? Oh, it's over there. My tears don't call, I wonder why. Should be able to open that up now. So full system's coming live. Oh god, I've got to cap that off, look at that. Let's get a cap on there because we aren't using that for the film, probably. It's all going off of here. What are you doing?
What?
Yeah. Ah! What did it do? So filter's in now, air vents in, boiler is up and running. System's modulating down and it is staying on. Flow's bouncing, it turns cool, which is good. It was overheating before, but so we've pulled this one back to life a little bit maybe. Don't you, Matt?
Oh yeah.
We'll give that one for a while as well, that filter, and then we'll test that as well. I'll give it a little full shot match, just finishing up the PRV. So we haven't installed the expansion that way. I know you people will be like, should be the way, but I couldn't get it in. It's had to go back on, unfortunately, so we'll just put it back as it was. Tidied on, Matt. Then I'm going to get a bit tidied up, sort some gear out. I've got tools all over here. Get my tool bag and that sorted. I'll leave that running now then. We need to leave that running for a while, don't we? We'll give that an hour to go on the system, say click on, then I'll give that boiler a good looking at. And then we'll get a few bits and that's out of the way, can't we? Bash. Do you want the back brace on? Just going to go do a gas test now so you can see what we've had to do. Yeah. What are you on about? No. New air vents in, so again we'll put the valve on that for future maintenance if you ever need to work on that, so I'll leave that on. And the new Amiga filter, what I'll go do now, we'll go down here, do the gas test. And then check it out, we can see the expansion scoping. Should we go down here then or what? So the gas meter. Where is it, right down there? So there's a gas meter at the end of the drive. Lovely day today, isn't it, Matty? Do this gas test now. And then I'm going to try to go get my haircut if I can. Let's say what. It's mad, isn't it, this? Matty. Yeah. Gas test in a field. It's not a field, is it? The trees, everything, all that. See what's going on. Velocity bag on tour in the bushes that way. So a bit of a learning curve for Matty today. A couple of bits on this gas meter that I'm not happy about at all, I will be honest here. Exposed copper there, so I'm going to dig that up a little bit further and see what goes on. But what I have found on this installation as well, there is actually quite a big high gas leak. You can see there where I'm telling you what's going on. But that's at 20 millibar, you can see the gradual drop on that. So what I've done is I've blanked my gas meter off on the outlet, so I'm testing the gas meter only now. So I'm going to ring Transco and get them to come out and get this fixed, because well, Transco ring the energy provider and have a word. I'm going to get this cleaned, this meter, but oh, my legs have gone dead. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, but I've disconnected that pipe, didn't I? So what I'll do, we'll go down the leak detector road now and try to detect it, because it could be something at the bottom, daft it sounds, could be something at the bottom of the meter or anything. I'll stand my meter there like that. I'll fill it up with gas.
What can we fix that?
Oh no, nothing. If I can just, like, it's always nice to find a leak, you know what I mean? But that's quite a big drop, that. You're at 10 millibar already now, dropped. What I'll do is I'll douse the meter with the leak detector. I could get the sniffer out, but it's pointless because I know it is definitely leaking. But yeah, I don't, it's not disgusting there. Like, oh shit in there, right.
In your rose, is it? Something like that.
Ah. Mate, this is meter's done with nothing. Might just get the gas sniffer, mate, and sniff it out. I've had it before on the bottom of these meters where they leak. So we're now digging out the gas meter, because it goes, we've exposed that there's a very large drop, or there's a 6 millibar drop on this, which you've seen. So the house and the meter and everything. I feel like a time team, like we're archaeologists, like just what we've got to find, man. But that, oh, it's not. Is that what they've done there?
I don't know, there's bones there though.
There's bones. Oh, there's a tooth there.
This is what they're doing, it.
There's bones there. It is iron, that, innit, they've gone so.
Yeah, they're fucking, see the fucking...
So they've definitely gone to iron, which is good, under the drive.
It's 28, isn't it?
It's 28, it'll be, I think it'll be inch iron, that. Is that the elbow there now? It goes down, that, mate. That's a...
It has to be archaeologist, could you? Just fall back in again.
The thing there is as well though, I mean, it's not, if that passes its gas test, that's fine, but that iron there isn't even protected off the floor.
What would you do there if that passed the gas test?
If it's passed, it's fine, I can just advise and note it, do you know what I mean? It's not up to as it should be, ideally, but you're not going to say to the client, now, I'll rip it all out and redo it, but if there was ever anything detrimental, you'd be like, you're going to have to redo it all. But that is a bit of a nightmare, so... Do you know what? It's like the meter. I'm falling into the meter. This is the only thing we're doing gas tests. Like, you don't want to do it because you just think you're going to have an issue. I want to clean this out. I want to get eaten alive in this. I think what it is, we'll lift that meter out. I'll show you. Keep that rolling one. You can hold it like fine.
I've been rolling on the freeway. Quite simple, isn't it, really? Just two nuts.
Well, no, mate, bear in mind as well, the test before I know my ECV's working, it's dropping, so it's not leaking back, so I'm happy just to whip this out now. We're in a well ventilated area as well, so what I've done is I've blanked that off there, reason being, I'm trying to test it. So I've isolated the boiler, isolated also the boiler, blanked it there, so I've ventilated pipework, and that should just. Let's gas meter. Look all that shit in there though, mate. Spiders, everything, horrible that. I don't want to stick my hand in, I'm not feeling that at all. Oh mate, I want to see the animals in there.
The animal.
I mean, who does this in gas meters? It's just fill up the ears of it.
What animals are in there, Nick?
So I've seen a couple of mongooses. There's a black widow spider. I just had that. Just wrestled a rattlesnake. You even note things like the sticker on the back, like do you know who you're meant to ring transco, ECV on and off, turn off, like that's missing, so you've got to know things. Oh, to be fair, I've got that there, and this meter was installed in 2009.
It's not that old for it to start leaking here, is it?
No, they can though. It's getting. Problem with it is, guys, it's mechanical moving parts. That's mechanical moving parts. And on a gas meter, you'll be surprised how mechanical moving parts is on it. No work with the body. What another thing will be if it's sitting here with water. There's no water now, but to be fair, the spiders might have eaten into it.
Oh my, whoa!
What? What the hell? Oh my god, did I just grab that out of there? Did I really just grab that out of there?
Yeah, I'll have Greenpeace onto me now, aren't I?
Told you that was a black widow. That was really This is rubbish, this, mate.
Come to get your Uber out for you?
No, because it's going over the top. I know, I actually thought I was going to bring Uber down here, but it's clean. In it though, come to a job, you're just due to finish, do a boiler service, do a gas test, and this happens. How annoying is that?
See, this is what we do for our customers, we go that extra mile. That's why you pay the extra couple £100.
That'll do, isn't that next now and then? I just can have a look in there if you want now, Matt.
Look at that.
I think they're going to come put a new meter in anyway, to be fair. You see, I've had them go on there, them seals here as well before.
Yeah.
Where they're fused together. Right, what'll do? Drop it back in there. I'll blank the pipework off. So I'll just the plug.
It's there.
Oh no, you're alright. I've got a bit of gas leak, so I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Right. I'm going to have to thingy. I'll just get that sniff on it now. Did you find that nipple?
Yeah, it's in pocket.
Where's your gas sniffer?
In tool bag.
Sorted. You've got that nipple, please, pal. I'm hoping as soon as I send it around the bottom of that, that'll find it straight away, mate.
Good man.
Should find it straight away, hopefully. Wait for that to bloody sync up. But if I've capped the meter, cap the wheel gauge. The spiral's massive. It's still about 12 sounds by my back. Can't snap it off. I dread to think what creepy claws I've got in my pants right now.
Ants.
Mate, I hope that being in it's not my testing equipment, it can't be though. Something was definitely leaking on that, wasn't it?
Whoa, whoa!
What?
It's like a wasp or a bee on me.
There we go. There's sensing something there. Got that in the common joint there. I'm sure we'll see what dodge of that in a minute. It sends something then, but nothing to get giddy about. There we go again. There. Wait for the size of that drop though. I've got something here. I wonder if it's perforated that there. Cracking it or something. I'll do a gas test again. Hello darkness my old friend. I've come to so we've used our Regan 45 for LPG gauge as well. I'm just finishing the tightness test, so on the stabilisation it has dropped, I don't know, I can't wear that out, Matt. That's below 4 millibar, we're nearly 5 millibar now, aren't we?
5 millibar now.
Stabilisation was at 20 millibar for a minute, and look at the drop on that, that's 5 millibar on that, and look, it is literally on the meter only, so I'm going to have to ring the gas network and get them out to drop a new meter in here, because it ain't happening. It's a bit naughty. But why do we need this on a Friday afternoon, Matt?
Could be worse.
Kills me. And all I'm doing is play with this and it looks like gravy granules, to be fair.
It does.
Do you know what?
The Arbista stuff.
Arbista granules. So I've carried out a test with my gas meter there, my analyzer should I say. You can see the drop I've got on that. I've got a 5 millibar drop. I'm not leaving that. I've pinpointed it down to the meter. I think it's somewhere on the conda. I've also used my wheel gauge, can't find it. I've cleaned all this out. What I'm going to do now is I've blanked that there. I'm also going to put a meter blanket in here because I've just spoken with their Transco 0800 111 number, and I'm just going to make the situation safe for now. They're due to attend in 2 hours, and then unfortunately, who's on call?
Luke.
Luke's going to have to come back once to get this meter back up and running, so we can turn the gas boiler back on there, test it. But parts of the buy Friday afternoon work on this. I'm still not happy, convinced about that, but there's not a lot I can do, like I say, so we'll have to leave that for now, get tied up and get this back to normal.